Hello, this is Mystic, and I'm going to play Super Metroid, my all-time favorite game. Um, this is gonna be pretty much a walkthrough of the game, of course. I'm gonna do 100%, so yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. I hope. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and start a new file here. Let's get rid of A here. File A, or Samus A. Um, Now when you start a new game, you have the option of subtitles if you want to. There's not that much text in the game, so it doesn't really matter. Um, as for controls, I like to keep it pretty much the same. The only thing that I change is the item select, which I want to set on Y, and then item cancelling becomes select. So that's pretty much how I like to do it. There are the special setting mode here. You can apparently moonwalk if you want to, or an icon cancelling. I don't really mess with that, so yeah, let's start the game.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
So I guess while the intro plays, I guess I can go over how I want to play this game. Basically, I'm not gonna use any sequence breaks at all, if I can help it. So no wall jumps, no mock ball, or anything like that. I'm pretty much gonna play the game the way it was intended. That way anyone can basically follow, no matter of your skill level. I will go over wall jumps when, where you basically learn how to do it. I'm gonna talk a little bit about it, but it's not necessary to complete the game, so I'm not gonna use it. If I can help it, that is. Which I should be able to do. It's actually kind of difficult to play this game like the way it's intended. After you start sequence breaking it, you just like forget like the sequence of the game, and just how you get some of these items. But it will be okay. So this is a pretty amazing intro. I like it a lot. But yeah, that's basically how I'm gonna do this. So I'm just gonna take my time and go over things, and yeah, not rush too much. So we're going off to series, or however you pronounce that. And here we are. Let's start. Yeah, there isn't really much to do here in this intro section, or whatever you want to call it. One thing we could go over is, well, you have a run button. Right now, I'm not pressing the run button. If I do press it, you see Samus picks up quite a bit of speed, so I like to keep that held down at all times. And yeah, the only time you're gonna see me do wall jumps and stuff is while I'm waiting for bosses to appear, pretty much. So this fight here with Ridley is a rigged fight. You cannot win it. You can sort of win it, but it's not necessary. The outcome is the same anyway. So either you have to get down to below 30 health, or I think you have to hit him 100 times, and he will take off. And we now have a timer. We have to escape because this whole place is blowing up. It's quite the introduction to the game, I must say. The steam doesn't hurt you, nor does the tiles that keep falling here, so you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about dying or anything. We just want to escape. There we go. That 1 minute that you have is plenty of time to escape. So, and now it's off to Thebes, or Sebes as they say in Other M. That's a game for another time. And I guess this is where the game really starts. Very eerie. So here we are. There isn't really much we can do right now. We don't have any abilities. We can only shoot and we can crouch. That's all we can do pretty much. So yeah, there's that much we can do. So just follow the doors that are blue, basically, that you can open. And this right here is the old Mother Brain site where we fought her in the first game. So that's pretty cool that they incorporated that into this game. Made it part of the map. And as with any standard Metroid game, the first upgrade we're going to get here is... Hold on a second. The morphing ball. Yay! Or the morph ball as it's actually called. So yeah, now we can morph like that, roll into a ball. And since you know, Samus can't crawl, we have to use our morph ball instead to go through this one tile high passages. And here's our first missiles. So missiles, they can open up these pink doors. So let's go ahead and open this one up. There isn't much we can do in here, but we can't get another missile pack, so already we're starting to collect our items. Yes, I know you can see me. I'm not worried. So yeah, one pink or red door, as I tend to call them, basically it takes 5 missiles to open up. Each time you collect a missile expansion, it will give you an additional 5 missiles that you can carry. So, and now we're going to encounter our first enemies, space pirates. Oh no! So I have to kill them all to open up the door here. And now we just have to get up this shaft. And whoops, try to be a little bit careful. These space pirates are pretty generous with dropping health, so if you do get hurt, you know, just pick up the health that they drop. Of course, it's very early in the game now, so it's not that dangerous. There we go, we're up. And we got some more enemies here. We could explore a little bit, but I guess I'm going to wait a little bit with exploring these areas. Oops, we basically want to get down here. So open up this door right here, and then we can kill some of these guys to get some missiles or whatever. Wow, they're just dropping health, like I need that much. But yeah, refilling before going into that room could be a good idea, because we are going to fight our first boss, or mini boss if you prefer, but not before picking up the bombs. Awesome. So now we can lay bombs like that. We can bomb jump too. So as the statue comes to life, we're just practicing our bomb jumping. So this guy shouldn't be too hard, just pump it full of missiles. Don't shoot too fast though, because he does have invulnerability frames, so if you just you know, hammer the shoot button, the missiles won't register, or some of them won't, so but yeah. I think he dies in probably 8 or so missiles, so it's not that big of a deal. So he's dead, we got our bombs, so let's explore further. So let's go ahead and grab some more stuff. This is just a save station. You could use it if you want to. I'm not quite done yet, so let's get in here first. And we do have one of these guys. They can be pretty annoying to hit. But if we come in here, we have the map data for Crateria. Now every time you see a map, you can almost guarantee that it's not finished. Maybe this one is Crateria. No, it isn't. But there's always going to be areas that won't show up on the map. They will only show up when you find them. And that's the awesome thing about this game. There's a lot of hidden stuff, a lot of items to find. I happen to love item collecting, so the Metroid games are perfect for me. Right, let's get in here. Whoops. I didn't mean to jump there, but... So, bomb these blocks out, and we can get some more missiles. Whoops. You know, sometimes I'm trying to, when I'm getting an item like that, I'm trying to jump and then turn just as I grab it. But it doesn't always work out, so it just looks kind of funny. Anyway, whoops. There's a secret passage in here that we can take, so we don't have to bomb those blocks again. Oops, I can't get up there either without wall jumps. It's hard to, when you're used to playing this game with, you know, using wall jumps and all that, it's kind of hard to try to do it without. It's in your muscle memory. Anyway, just run along this corridor, kill enemies, and here's our first E-tank of the game. So refill your life and add an additional 100 hit points to your overall life bar. So we got some more pirates. These are pretty strong. They won't die with just our regular shots. So let's use missiles. This door is for later in the game. In here we have some zoomers, or are these called gamers? Anyway, we can't really kill them right now. I don't think. Maybe we can kill them with bombs. Let's try. Yeah, we can. And it's a good idea to not shoot these guys. These weird things. But that's it for Crateria. This is this elevator goes to Brinstar with the awesome music. Alright. So the first thing we want to do in here, I guess, try to get our missiles back. There's a bunch of red doors here. I guess let's take this one first. Kill all these annoying enemies. Bomb that out that little section there, and we can get the map for Brinstar. As you can see, a fairly big place, but again, it's not complete at all. It's probably, I don't know, 70 or so % of it, maybe. Now, in order to get out of this room, though, you might have noticed that the door behind us closed. Let's see if I can show it without getting hit. Yeah. We can't open this door right now. We have to kill all the enemies in this room, so... There are some doors in this game that will only open after you meet a certain criteria. Like killing the enemies or defeating a boss. Now, the thing is though, if I would have come in here first and killed all the enemies and then opened the door and then went into the map room, this door would have still been it would have been locked, and I wouldn't have to kill all the enemies again. So that's a nice thing to keep in mind. This right here is just a save station. I do want to show you this area too. So in this room we have the introduction of the light enemies, which when you kill them, the room turns darker. So you want to be careful. When you see a room that has these guys, be careful not to kill too many of them, because if you kill them all, you won't be able to see. This is just a missile refill station. Nothing too interesting, but it's good to keep in mind. Oops. Oh, come on. Wow. The jump doesn't register for some reason. I'm really bad at this game. Oh, come on, just get out of the way. Thank you. So we want to get through here. This is the way forward. So yeah, this corridor is filled with a bunch of annoying enemies, especially these guys. There's 3 of them, so wow. And he's really fast for some reason. Anyway, bomb this section out. And try not to get hit by those guys. They do a lot of damage. Way too much damage for an enemy this early in the game. So yeah, this this place is pretty big, but we want to grab a specific item that's at the bottom here, as well as some missiles. Let's grab it first. It is the charge beam, which is very awesome. Obviously, charging up does more damage. A shard shot. Now, there is another interesting thing about the charge beam. If you charge it up and hold it, and then spin jump, you see Samus starts flashing. Now, we're doing a pseudo screw attack here. If you're familiar with the first game, you know all about the screw attack. It's a very powerful ability that we will get later in the game, but for now we can do a pseudo screw attack, so we can basically kill one enemy and we will use up, that power, and then we have to charge up our beam again. But it's very useful. I will use it on a few bosses probably, at least one of them. Anyway, if you come here, you see there's a green door here, so we can proceed. There's this mysterious yellow door here too. That's something we'll get to later in the game, of course. But anyway, we want to head up to the top of this room. Oh, come on, Samus. One more thing that the charge beam can do, and there's no use for this, as far as I know. If you duck while holding your charge, Samus will let out 5 bombs. I haven't found a use for it. There is one, but it's only used for, you know, very skilled players. Anyway, we are supposed to fight a boss now, but before that we should go ahead and save, and there just happens to be a nice convenient save point right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and save, and I'm gonna call it a video. So thanks for watching, hope you liked this video, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye!